Over the last few months, I've been building something I've always wanted, my own IDE. This is the LinguaCode IDE, and it's become one of the biggest projects I've ever taken on. Python programmer here, and this is the next step in developing my own programming language, an IDE that goes along with it and will support it. The LinguaCode IDE is a general purpose IDE I've built entirely in C Sharp. It stepped well beyond my regular Python development and a real challenge I wanted to undertake. Ever since I saw how WPF C# desktop apps, such as in this video, are already sleek and best supported on Windows, I decided to make the IDE for this using it. It supports syntax highlighting, project loading, file management, live previews, autosave, and a fully dynamic layout all from scratch. The plans are that I will support my new programming language and to begin with be the only IDE that does so. The C# IDE has been the biggest milestone so far. I wanted it to feel like a real editor, not a toy or gimmick just for my programming language. So I built a full Avalon editor, syntax highlighting for multiple languages, a live preview engine for Markdown, HTML, JSON, XML, etc. PDF and Office document rendering inside the IDE. Still having issues with this currently. Autosave, dirty indicators, and tab management. A project explorer with recursive folder loading. Dynamic resizing and layout logic like VS Code or JetBrains IDEs. And there's more, of course. But here I've been showing the clips of the different features and now going through the rest of the recording. I recorded like opening project, different files. Now you can see me editing the HTML in there. And obviously all the syntax is there. But yeah, it has been quite hard and over the past few weeks I've been making edits every working on it 2 to 3 times a week then. And especially doing it in a new programming language I've never explored before has been quite a journey so far. One thing I do want to watch out for is feature creep though, where I keep adding more stuff and like then there's a risk that it doesn't work as well later on. But yeah, that's the IDE so far. And this is the full recording in normal speed now if you want to watch it again. After this, then will be the next section. you watched my last video on LinguaCode, you remember I was working on an AI-powered Python-based translator. Since then, I've taken it from a prototype to a fully working tool. Fast, accurate, and able to translate between structured English and Python in different scenarios/modes. It's one of the first projects that pushed me into building real tools, and it's actually what inspired me to start building the LinguaCode IDE that will feature support for the programming language. Between the translator and the IDE, this has been the biggest engineering challenge I've taken on. I've had to design architecture, UI systems, event pipelines, preview engines, and file services, the kind of work that goes into real production tools. Building these tools has changed how I think as a developer. It's shown me what goes into the software I use every day. It's been one of the most rewarding things I've built in my personal time. My goal is to turn LinguaCode into a fully featured programming language with a cross-language IDE, something lightweight, fast, and genuinely useful. And the translator was just the beginning. Thanks for watching. This has been Python Programmer here, and hope you enjoyed. If you want to follow the journey, stick around, subscribe. There's been a lot more coming. And this is only the beginning. The full release will probably be in 2027. And I hope to have the IDE, programming language, AI assistant, and more all fully packaged.